Hello everyone, Kevin, Billings Home Brew Supply. Today we're gonna try to make a wine kit. We'll see how that goes. First step is you gotta sanitize your primary fermenter. Today we're gonna use this bucket, already got started. Have some star sand in there. Get that nice and going. We'll get that ready. Next step is you gotta start the bentonite. This is a clay-like substance, so it's dry here. When you put water, it'll start to expand. This is gonna add some body. Bentonite is gonna go in 6 gallons of water, so it's gonna be very dispersed, but it's got a tiny little bit of a mouthfeel as you enjoy your wine later. So the next step is put all the grape wine juice into the fermenter. So in these kits, you get a big old bag. Think of Franzia times 100. Oh goodness.
Slap it.
Right? Now it goes in the bucket. That's heavy. Grape juice, straight from the source, bagged and put in these kits. Now we got most of the juice out of the bag. Let's put a little extra water in to get all that good stuff out of it.
Does it have to be a certain type of water?
Generally clean. If you're gonna use tap water, you want to let it vent out. So, because the tap water kind of has chlorine in it. If you let that sit for a couple hours, that chlorine gases off. Or you can use bottled water from the store, spring water, or straight reverse osmosis water. But generally just pure water as you can get, because this is going to be in a finished product, so you don't want weird chemicals that the city might put into your finished wine. So we'll do that one more time. Get all that good stuff. Okay, now this is about the 6-gallon mark. You see that kit probably has 3.5 gallons of grape juice concentrate in it. And so eventually we want to fill up to here with just regular water. Next, we're gonna put the bentonite into it.
So what would happen if you didn't add the bentonite?
Oh, probably a lighter wine, less body.
In there.
Next, we're going to stir that bentonite in that juice. Just make sure it mixes. And now we're going to fill water up to that 6-gallon line to get our proper gravity. Oops, sorry. It says Yellowstone water. I believe this is reverse osmosis water, but kind of want to use your cleanest water you can find, whether it be from a company like this, or you treat your water at home, or you could get it at most supermarkets. Round 6. Next up, we're going to add some pectin. I'll put that in the text form in the video what that does. I don't know offhand. So this wine kit comes with oak barrel chips and grape skins to get a little extra flavor. So what we're going to do is put all that stuff, all that solid in this muslin bag. So the liquid can interact with it, but the solid doesn't leak out into your wine mixture. That way you can enjoy just a nice clean liquid when it's done fermenting. Trick I'm going to use that same pitcher we used earlier. Get it open, get the sock, open up, and start adding the wine additives included in your kit into this muslin bag. So these are your grape skins. Just gonna add a nice more body to the wine, make it a little deeper tannins, and utilize all the good stuff from the grape. This kit would be great for people who enjoy wine but don't have the land space to grow grapes. I mean, this is a lot of grapes. This is probably feels like 4 pounds of grape skins. And you gotta imagine how much area you have to grow all those grapes.
Could you add some of your own grapes to this kit if you had some?
And if you want to get crazy, you could consider adding your own grapes from home, just for the funsies. Ooh, it smells like jelly. Then next up is the oak barrel chips. Oh, they're just called oak barrel chips. They have this little smoky flavor to it, kind of sweet.
Oak finishing blend.
Oak finishing blend. So we'll put that. Putting it all in.
The oaky afterbirth.
Yeah, the oaky afterbirth.
Do you know that reference?
No.
The Office.
All right. Look at this oaky afterbirth. So here's your muslin bag. This is what I recommend using a side container to put it, to set the bag in so you can calmly put your stuff, because this bag kind of has no structure. All that grape is just going to flop everywhere. So get a pitcher, a cylinder to put your bag in, get the grapes and the oak in, make a nice knot, because this is going right into this is going to go into the wine wort and live in there and allow the grape juice to interact with it and get some more of those tasty flavors that you want in your deep red wines.
So you just dump the whole thing in?
Dump it in.
You steeping it, kind of?
Steep it. What we're going to do is, it's called primary fermentation. We're going to allow this and the yeast to ferment for 6 to 8 weeks. That bag will stay in there, get the maximum amount of time with the juice and the solids. Then after 6 or 8 weeks, when we see that there's not too much fermentation left, we'll move to a secondary container, also called secondary fermentation. Move the liquid to the secondary, get rid of all the solids, any of that yeast buildup, so we have a nice cleaner wine. So when we go to, after a certain amount of time in the secondary fermenter, then we'll go to bottle it, package it, and then age it, and then go and enjoy it. Also in that kit, there's some oak powder. Not gonna put it in the bag, it will leak out anyway, but a little more oak flavor. And again, when we go to secondary, all we're going to do is be transferring the liquid over to the secondary container, such as a carboy. All these solids that you saw that we put in there will remain in the primary to be discarded. Stir that up. After those few simple steps, we're ready to pitch in our yeast, close the lid, and let it ferment. Let the yeast do the work. Today, we're going to use this yeast. I don't know my French words. Do you want to?
Reminds me of that footage we got.
We pitch our yeast, we're ready to close the fermenter. This fermenter, you'll notice, doesn't have an airlock. It should have enough air gap for everything to leak, but we'll keep an eye on that. And we'll let the yeast do its work, and we'll come back in a few weeks. And we'll do a gravity check. So you get 1.100, and that number will come to be a factor after it's done fermenting.